Well, hello, Aquarius, and welcome to Firestar Tarot. I am Empress Egypt, and today we are going to be taking a look into what is going on with what actions you should take towards the person that you are thinking of. So this reading's a little bit different from my normal readings. Normally, I just go into a you versus them type of read. This is going to be a pick a card reading, so I'm going to go ahead and upload an image for you guys where you guys can actually see these cards up close, just to be able to really focus on the decks and on the stones. Okay, again, take a few minutes to take some time. If you need to, pause the video and really focus. So I do have the stones underneath. Pile 1 is the black obsidian on your far left hand side. This deck, like I said, is pile 1. It's the black obsidian arrowhead. We have the pile in the middle, which is the amethyst for pile number 2, and then we have the rose quartz for pile number 3. If you need to pause the video and take a few seconds to really focus, like I said, take a few deep breaths in and out, close your eyes, and really focus on what actions you should take towards the person that you're thinking of. Okay, like I said, if you need a few more minutes to focus on these decks, go ahead and pause the video. So with that being said, you guys, again, I have the 3 piles here in front of me. I'm going to go ahead and pull some aside. But I think the most important thing is to really just focus on what actions you should take. I'm going to go ahead and provide timestamps down below for all of you guys that just want to go ahead and get to the reading and not listen to my intro. I totally understand. I can be impatient at times. It's not a bad thing. Some people just like to get straight to the point. So like I said, timestamps will be provided in the description box as well as the comments down below. Also, to you guys, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I appreciate all of your love, your just your appreciation, right, for me, and I appreciate you guys in return. Don't forget to subscribe while you're here if you haven't. Don't forget to also give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below if this video resonates for you. Okay, so my 200 subscriber giveaway is officially closed. I will be announcing the winner on Instagram, so down in the description box down below is all of the links to my social media platforms. Follow me there, you guys. I tend to upload everything pretty much. When it comes to anything that I put on the YouTube channel, I will put them on all over my social media platforms. Instagram, I'm going to try something new and give you guys some different stuff over on Instagram. So yeah, don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms. Also, a few other things before we get into the reading. 1, time is irrelevant. Your relationship status. Number 2 is irrelevant. And number 3, gender is fluid. Okay, so we're referring to energies and energies only when I do talk about masculine or feminine. Okay, we all possess masculine and feminine energies within us, so it's just important to understand that it is the balancing out, as well as working on ourselves and just the sense of using spiritual guidance to get to the answers that maybe you're having trouble seeking. So this is a healing channel. No negative vibes. Your negativity will be deleted and blocked. Only positive vibes here on my channel. And again, you guys, welcome to Firestar Tarot. I am Empress Egypt. So let's go ahead and get into your reading. We're going to be starting with pile 1, the black obsidian. Okay. So for all of those of you guys who found me with Tarot Time from Dana, I appreciate all of you guys showing some love. For all of my subscribers, if you are looking for another reader, Tarot Time with Dana is awesome. She is just a lovely being. I love her energy, and she gave me a shout out, and I appreciate the love for us little channels as well. It just really touched my heart. So definitely go give her a follow. I'll put a link in the description box when I'm done recording this video for you guys so that y'all can go follow her as well. All right, so for those of you guys who chose pile number 1, the black obsidian, I forgot to put that on that deck here. Okay. So again, timestamps are going to be provided down below. So for those of you that did choose pile 1, the black obsidian, this is your reading. This is one of my favorite pieces. All of the pick readings for every single zodiac sign had all 3 of these stones. So all the stones were the same. But this is my black obsidian arrowhead, one of my favorite pieces I have. I did drop it and chip the tip. So, oh well, but it's still beautiful. All right, so we're going to be tapping into a few things in this reading. We're definitely going to be looking at the connection between you two, okay? We're also going to be looking at what actions you should take towards this person with clarification. Actually, let me put that over here. And actually, I think your stack was the most when it came to what actions you should take and clarification, okay? We're also going to be looking at your person's energy as well as your energy. You did get 3 cards for your energy. They literally flew out when I was shuffling, and so I definitely took them. It was like this strong emphasis. I don't know why. We'll flip over and find out in a minute, but let's go ahead and focus on your person's energy first. And remember, you guys, energy can be fluid, so this can be the way you see their energy. This can also be your energy switched, okay? So for your person's energy, we have I keep my own counsel and I honor virtue. For your energy, we have I choose to be a super attractor and have unwavering faith in the universe. Spiritual alignment puts my manifestation into motion. And we have when I surrender my will to the care of spirit in the universe, I attune my energy with an ever-present stream of well-being. Okay, let's focus on your person's energy first here. I really feel like your person understands and is very intuitive, okay? This person's definitely in tune between mind and body. They understand the difference between, the things they can see and the things that they cannot see, and they understand this knowing. Your person also seeks the virtue that comes with things like struggles, okay? So your person understands that the struggles, the reward is not necessarily what they're going after, but they take, what's the word I'm looking for? They take not pride, but yeah, you could even use the sense of pride, but without the ego involved. This prideful knowing that what they value is what they learn in the struggle. Does that make sense? So it's like your person, definitely really feels that what they learn is the struggle. They learn something in the struggle, not the reward that they were going after for that struggle. Does that make sense? They seek the virtue in that, okay? For your energy, we have I choose to be a super attractor and have unwavering faith in the universe. So I feel that you're very intuitive as well. Possibly just giving your faith to something higher if you're not intuitive, okay? It's this sense of just putting your faith in the almighty, the divine, a higher power. But I do see this spiritual alignment with you, okay? And I see you trying to gain this and really understand what manifestation is here, okay, Aquarius? So I feel like Spirit's really trying to tell you just to surrender. Straight up, just surrender to it. Because when you put all of your faith in this, like this card is stating, this is when the manifestation begins, because then you get a clearer understanding of how things work. So just put your faith and trust in you, more importantly, because we are the closest thing to divine here. So again, just surrender. Surrender and understand that the universe has you, even through the good and the bad. Spirit has an intent for everything that you go through. I also feel like, it's this sense of knowing that you need to be positive in order to create a positive effect here, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at the connection between you two, Aquarius. We have the Chariot, the Ten of Voices, the Seven of Inspiration, the Muse of Emotions, the Six of Voices in reverse. And because you did get so many cards, let me go ahead and just start fine-tuning them now. We also have the Six of Inspiration in reverse. Interesting. And we also have the Five of Voices in reverse. Give me a moment to tune into this energy. Okay, so I really feel like one of you guys definitely put an ending to this connection, and very fast, because of a lack of mental clarity. And not just a lack of mental clarity, but maybe one of you guys had the mental clarity you needed to say that, hey, I'm done with this very painful cycle, okay, with this individual. So flipping the roles if you need to, but I really feel like, honestly, Aquarius, you left this connection, okay? Now, when I talk about leaving connections, I don't mean physical. I do mean energy-wise. So you can be in a physical relationship with somebody and still be in disunion, just as you can be single, separated, independent, and have a connection to somebody, okay? Have a union with somebody. So it's important to understand this is why relationship status is irrelevant in my readings, okay? Sorry, let me fix my microphone for a minute. So again, yeah, I have you know, this strong energy coming through, this strong energy of saying, you know what, hell, if I need the mental clarity or not, the mental clarity is within me, and I know I'm taking fast action. And it's like this intuitive force of knowing that is pushing, whether this is your person or you. This person just kind of like pushed the doorways open and found their way. Okay. I feel like this connection, though, was a very powerful connection. There just wasn't an equal give and take. Okay. One of you guys literally was very passionate for the other, and the other one was not. One was very, what is the way? One communicated very well and the other one didn't. Okay. And I feel like the masculine energy is the one that gave and didn't, it wasn't given back. And this doesn't mean that, again, that this is a masculine, you know, physical male. This means the masculine energy. And remember, we all possess masculine and feminine here. But again, it's this sense of being in your power when it comes to love and understanding what love is. And this individual, this masculine energy that gave all of their love, did not receive love back. Okay. This masculine energy that put all the energy and all the passion and romance and affection and just straight up ambition, right? Put all these things into this relationship and didn't receive it. There was this sense of like, you know, I feel like a lack of game, okay, competition, like game here. Not even competition as far as like, you know, people could be though, not saying that it wasn't, but I really feel like something in this connection was more of this like petty kind of, I can do it better. I bet you I can get more attention than you can, that kind of feel. I don't know if that makes sense or not. But I really feel like somebody just kind of pushed the barriers in this connection. There could have been a, not really competition, but again, yeah, competition within the connection, if that makes sense. Not competition elsewhere. I mean, for some of you guys, there could be, but I really feel like it was more of an inner competition. Okay. Maybe your person was really battling their own demons as far as their, you know, their shit goes inside their head. But regardless, this was a really fast moving relationship. Okay. So whether this is a past connection or a new connection coming in or a connection that you're currently in, I feel like this is going to either move fast or this has moved really fast during this connection. And again, one of you guys was all in and the other one of you was just not there. And again, so it's this feeling of this cycle has ended here with the 10 of voices, the 10 of swords. This was a really painful ending. Okay. But yeah, let's take a look at what action you should take towards this person. And let me clarify, because I haven't really been clarifying too in detail. When I get into the actions, this is just like tapping into the actions to take towards this person. I still grab another deck and clarify the overall energy from spirit as far as to for advice for what actions you should take. But this is like the beginning workings of it, trying to figure out what is going on within you as a energy, as well as the connection and the action you should take towards that connection. Okay, so we will be clarifying too. All right, so we do have the 7 of Pentacles. We have the 7 of Swords. We have the 9 of Wands, the 8 of Cups, the 8 of Swords, the 3 of Wands, and the Chariot. Again, fast movement here. So I feel like, Aquarius, you're the fast moving one here, okay? And you have a lot of clarification cards. So hold on, let's go ahead and clarify Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, interesting. The 8 of Swords, the 6 of Wands, the Knight of Wands in reverse, and the 10 of Cups in reverse. Give me a moment to tune into this energy, and then I will explain it to you guys. Okay. So there's a few things that I really think is important. And first of all, that is, first of all, I just want to kind of like say congratulations on the working on yourself, because it's really hard sometimes when you go through difficult situations like this, challenging relationships, because sometimes it can really get to you. But I totally see you pushing through and really evaluating your situation here and really looking at it from not only the negatives, but from the positives, so that you can get a better understanding of what happened in this connection and why there was a disunion. Okay, so we're starting off with what actions you should take with the Seven of Pentacles. Again, this is that feeling of, looking at where you planted your seeds, evaluating the conditions you planted these seeds, also just taking a look at how the fruit produced. Like, was it worth it? Was the fruit, was it watered enough? Was it fed enough? Did it have the proper amount of sunlight and moonlight? So it's this interesting kind of looking at the illusions that could have been in the relationship. Like maybe when you first started the relationship, things seemed great. So you started a connection. And again, you started planting your seeds without even realizing it. So it's this sense of really now taking the time, because this connection has ended, to really start evaluating what you value in your relationships, okay? And where those values align with other people. And not only that, but the boundaries that you need to establish because of that. We also have the Seven of Swords here. Here's again this walking away, feeling with a mask, right? Hiding and concealing some things. There's these illusions that I feel like you're walking away from in this connection. And it's important to not walk away from the fear. Don't walk away from these illusions. Face them for what they are, okay? Because with the actions I see you taking, I see you walking with this Nine of Wands energy, right? It's like you understand that you've dealt with a lot when it comes to your wants, needs, and desires in this connection. And you feel like you have lost so much, but at the same time, you're just ready to end this connection and create a new journey when it comes to the things that you want, need, and desire in this connection. Okay, I know I'm repeating words a few times here, but I have this strong feel that you are going to walk away from this connection. And again, you're ready to end this cycle, completely end this cycle of being caught up in your emotions with this individual. We have the Eight of Cups in here. It's like it's like you jump into the relationships, or you jump into relationships a little bit too quick here. That's kind of how I'm feeling with this. And this might not be for all of you guys, but definitely with this connection, I feel like this happened very fast. Again, with the Chariot, clarifying the Eight of Cups here with the Eight of Swords, Lord of Shortened Force. This is like quick, right? Really quick. Again, it's like you got through so much in this, like so many hurdles in this relationship, and then things got good, and then all of a sudden you're like, what the hell? Like, what the hell just happened? Now I feel like I have nothing. Everything that I planted, everything that I worked hard for, now it's like, is it even here anymore? But it's like you don't realize how close you are to wish fulfillment. It's like you're so close. It's just that you're afraid to take that leap of faith into the darkness. You're afraid to take those leap of faith to, face those fears. Again, with this Eight of Swords, there's lots of swords on the table here, along with passion. So I feel like this relationship was definitely emotionally abusive, whether the abuse was from yourself, on yourself, or even maybe this connection. I don't really know for sure here. Clearly, we're going to clarify from Spirit and find out exactly what's going on with the overall energy of this read. But it's this sense of you feeling trapped by your own thoughts, or the thoughts that this person has brought out in you. And I'm not blaming you or that person. What I'm saying is that whatever has you in your feels is what you need to work on, because how we see others is a reflection of ourselves. So if you feel like this person hurt you, they fucked you over, it's more of that's what you need to face within you. You need to face this sense that this fear of being left behind, feeling left out in the cold kind of feel, because those feelings is what's trapping you in your thought process. So you can't move forward. You can't see clearly the illusions that have stopped this connection, or even jeopardized this connection. And remember, it's not even a bad thing, because this is how you learn, but this is what's kind of stopping you from moving forward. The Three of Wands here in reverse. Again, not starting a new adventure when it comes to a passionate beginning, a passionate creation of something that you truly want, need, and desire. Again, with the Chariot at the end of this read, fast, not taking the time to think, just going, acting. Do you get what I'm saying? So we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords here. Again, evaluate your situation, evaluate where you've planted your seeds. Don't walk away not facing those fears. Clarifying with the Ace of Wands. what is stopping you from having the passions, the wants, the needs, and the desires that you truly need and want and crave is these masks that you are hiding from yourself here. The Ace of Wands, the power to be able to create is being blocked by your own illusions, the things that you are walking away from. The Nine of Wands being clarified with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You can't manifest your new beginning without ending this cycle of, again, evaluating not only where you plant your seeds, but the things that it is that you truly want, need, and desire. In order to be able to find out what it is that you truly want in a connection, you have to be able to look at all the negatives in connections of the past. You have to be look at not only the negatives in the connections, but also the positives, so that you can fully understand what it is that you want and what it is that you don't want. And without these connections, you don't learn that. Clarifying the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Swords here. Clarifying the Eight of Cups with the Eight of Swords, interesting enough. And then we have the Eight of Swords clarified with the Six of Wands in reverse. Losing this connection has you in your feels, most definitely. It has put you in this trapped mindset of not moving forward. And you're fast when it comes to being stuck here. Like you gladly leap into this sorrow. You gladly leap into this blaming yourself. You gladly leap into what it is that has you connected to this connection. Okay, so you're losing slowly yourself by allowing this connection to even, brew. You're holding on to a connection that is not doing the best for you. Okay. Again, not starting this new beginning, clarified with the Knight of Wands in reverse, not being passionate towards yourself, not taking action in a creative way for your own purpose, for your own better good. And again, the Chariot clarified with the Ten of Cups. You're fast when it comes to jumping into things. You're fast when it comes to, again, being stuck in this mindset. So it's this sense of, okay, because you're fast moving here, you're not gaining what you truly want in this relationship or in any relationship, because you don't fully know what's there, because there's illusions, right? There's lots of illusions. The moon, there's lots of illusions here. There's lots of feminine energy coming through as wearing a mask, deception. But I feel this energy within you, and I feel like this strongly within this connection. So I don't know what it is, Aquarius, and why this message was coming out like this, but we are going to clarify a little bit more in detail. Again, just making sure that where we're at is where we're at, right? Because if you don't work on you and focus on your shadow work here, this is going to follow you into the next connection. And whether that next connection is with this individual or not, because even if you want this as bad as you want this, if there's a disunion within you and you have these issues in the dark that you need to face and work on, this connection and no other connection is going to work for you. It doesn't matter. You have to be in disunion yourself before a union can take place. And a lot of people don't understand that when it comes to connections. A lot of people, even as friends, as family, not even romantically, okay? Now, clearly there's some passion here on the table. But again, this doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. This can be family. This can be a friend. But let's clarify with Spirit what's really going on here, okay? All right, overall energy, advice, messages that need to be. Show us what's need to be seen, please, Spirit. I do at least want 10 cards, 6 to 10 cards, enough to really get a feel for a little bit more advice as far as what actions you should take, okay? So we do have soulmates. This is a soulmate connection. We do have the Sword and the Rose, okay? We have Cupid's arrow. Okay, a card flipped. Hold on. Aha, 2 cards flipped. So we have the Hand of Cards, and we also have sunglasses. Interesting. So let's clarify a little bit more with this connection here. Okay, hold on. A card flipped and fell on the ground. Okay, so Oh, two are here. Interesting. So we have healing heart, stabbed in the back, and keys on a ring. Bottom of the deck, we have date. Okay. So I do feel like this is a soulmate connection. Remember, in my readings, it's important to understand that a soulmate connection does not have to be long-term, okay? A soulmate connection does not mean that this is your person and this person was meant to stay forever. A soulmate connection means that you were meant, you were bonded, right? Bonded by soul to have this connection with this person to learn something, okay? Period. This is a soul connection, meaning you were made to meet this person, okay? Sometimes we get karmic relationships, then this isn't a karmic relationship. A karmic relationship is a relationship that we force, that wasn't meant for us. It's like basically it's a reflection of ourselves to be able to learn what it is that we need to face, okay? But with soulmate connections, this is things that we need to face that we're not realizing we need to face, okay? These soul contracts are divinely placed and created before we are even, spoke into existence, so to speak. It's this sense of, okay, you are meant to meet this person. You were meant to come into a relationship or whatever this was. You guys were meant to cross paths for a reason. Now, again, this is an agreement, a soul contract, okay? It's the sword and the rose. This is clarity, truth, revelation, force, honor, protection, and power. So this person, you're definitely meant to learn your shadow work, learn what it is that you need to face and your fears that you need to face. There could be childhood trauma in the past. I'm kind of feeling that a little bit here. But again, it's this sense of have faith. Just because this connection here is over, Spirit's saying definitely have faith, okay? Have faith. Love is coming. There is going to be a surprise invitation or a meeting, but there is some hesitation here on both sides, okay? And this strong emphasis on hesitation. With the hand of cards next to it, okay, Aquarius? So what this is saying is definitely take a chance, but also don't expose all your cards here. Don't expose all of your emotions, especially with the fast movement here. I really feel like you're fast to kind of blah, 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 blah with your emotions, all right? To tell everything right off the bat. Again, with the fast moving, fast. It's this sense of you're not slowing your roll and thinking before you speak. So what happens is you basically show your whole hand. And what happens in a game of poker if you show your hand? You're fucked. Everybody's going to take advantage of you, right? They're going to take all your money and they're going to win. So don't show all of your cards. I mean, of course, play it as it comes. If this person expresses one thing, you express one thing. If this person asks one thing, you ask the same thing. Kind of play your game right. Don't expose all of your emotions here. We do have the sunglasses. So I do feel like, and this is a mutual thing on both energies here, I strongly feel you guys kind of both watching each other, but somebody definitely ghosting the other. And I feel like the ghosted was done to you here. And it was because you were supposed to learn and heal from this, okay? Yeah, you feel stabbed in the back. You feel like an option. I don't see any heavy threes on the table, but there's definitely this sense of you feel like this person has left you for somebody else, but I don't think that's the case here. I think that there was a disunion and this person knew that and they understood it from within. So it's this sense of them moving on so that you can work on yourselves and they can work on themselves. Regardless if this comes back into union or not, again, it's this, you still feel stabbed in the damn back. You're like, what the hell? I feel like an option. How could you do this? But again, this is a transformation for you. This is, take the time to heal, okay? Free yourself from a toxic relationship. Again, with, a lot of swords here on the table, I feel like you rushed into this relationship. You thought this person was good for you. And this person ends up having you in your emotions, in your thoughts, and kind of just feeling like an option, feeling like shit. But understand that this was needed for you to understand and love yourself. You were meant to meet this person for a reason, okay? This is a soulmate connection. So again, sorry, let me get my water bottle because my cat is I have to use a water bottle to keep him off because he will literally come over here and lay on my cards. But yeah, so again, with this energy, I really feel like the actions you need to take right now, Aquarius, pile number 1, is really to just focus on you right now. Focus on what it is that has you feeling like you're afraid, okay? Focus on that shadow work. I promise you, have faith. The love will come because the love's going to come from you. And once this love comes from you, then you can progress and go into a new adventure. I still feel like you have some rockiness to go through. This isn't going to come quickly here. I feel like it's going to take you a little bit of time, especially because you're so quick to move. So the faster you are, the slower life is going to come for you. That's just kind of how it works. It's the opposite, right? Opposites attract. So if you're putting in a negative mindset into your thoughts, you're going to create a negative kind of, again, it's this kind of back and forth here, but I definitely feel like you are supposed to take this time to not go after this individual, okay? Not to become the chaser, not to be an option for this person. If this person has you feeling like an option, don't be an option for them, okay? Focus on you, and that's all that matters here, all right, Aquarius? So for those of you who chose pile 1, that is the end of this reading. We are going to be tapping back into your energy, you versus them, here in the next couple of days. So by Wednesday or Thursday, I should upload that video, you guys. My you versus them reading gets a little bit more in detail between the connection between you two. What is it they're working on? What is it that you're working on? And then we kind of get into a little bit more. But yeah, so I will see you guys in a couple of weeks. Like I said, not even a couple of weeks. I'm sorry, a couple of days. Okay. We're going to tap into that you versus them energy. So again, let me know if it resonates for you guys down below in the comments. Don't forget, follow me on social media, you guys. All my links in the description box, including all of the tarot decks I used for this reading. So if you're interested in purchasing any of them, the links are down below. My email's down below if you need to email me and ask me for any information regarding my readings or the extendeds. There is no extended to this reading today, okay? All right. Let me go ahead and do a little bit of shuffling here. Taking a look at the piles one more time too, just in case you need to take another look. We do have, I don't even know why I did that. I'm sorry, you guys. My mind is all over the place. My cat keeps distracting me. So anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and get into pile number 2 here. All right, pile number 2, we do have the amethyst, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check, you guys. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. Yep, we have the amethyst. All right, so pile number 2. If you guys chose the amethyst, then this is your reading. Of course, one of my favorite stones is the amethyst. Clearly, I like purple. All right, so just like with pile 1, pile 2, we're going to be looking at what actions you should take towards this individual, including clarification cards down below, as well as the connection between you guys, your person's energy, and your energy. All right, for your person's energy, we have, I respect the property of others. We also have, I affirm that all life is sacred, as well as I remain in balance with my emotions. For your energy, you only received 1 card, and it's, I let an inner sense of quiet multiply each day as I strengthen my faith in the love of the universe. Very beautiful energy from both of you guys. So I do feel like your person's really in balance when it comes to their emotions, okay? Which means they're not going to expose all their cards and tell you all of their emotions, but at the same time, they're not going to hold back when it's really, truly needed, unless they are protecting themselves, okay? They understand what it is to be hurt and to hurt. So they understand that, when they speak with their emotions, that their emotions can affect life, can affect someone else's life and actions. So it's this sense of understanding that, and then them understanding the beauty and the sacred of life. So again, it's this really pretty energy here, really, really positive energy. Now, it's important to understand that you guys can also reflect this energy towards them, which means this might not be their energy, but it might be the way you see your individual, okay? I also see your person's energy as someone who really is respectful of others, of others. Again, this is because they understand what life is and what it is to respect that life, okay, and to understand that life. So it's this understanding that comes within. It's this balance that comes within. And again, it's a beautiful sense of self-respect and respecting others, self-love and loving others. With your energy, I let an inner sense of quiet multiply each day as I strengthen my faith in the love of the universe. It's sitting in that silence and just trusting in it. Trusting in the silence, because you know when it's silent, you start to get a sense of what's really, I guess, the answers you seek deep down inside. It's like, and if you don't know that, this is definitely spirit trying to explain that to you. If you really want to seek the answers from the universe, just sit still. Sit in that peace and quiet and listen to your intuition. Your intuition will speak to you, most definitely. All right, so let's take a look at the connection between you two, pile two. We have the Death card, the Hermit in reverse, Temperance in reverse, the Knight of Emotions, the Muse of Voices, and the Ten of Emotions. Okay, so I do feel like there was an ending to this connection. Obviously, that's probably why you have clicked on this video, because you don't know if you should hold on to this connection or not. I do feel like this ending took place, though, to clearly transform not only you, but your partner as well here. Okay, it's put you guys both into a state of not trusting your emotions here a little bit, not trusting the decisions that need to be made when it comes to this connection, or the love that you have, not only for yourself, but for your partner as well, or this person here, okay? So I feel like it's a really hard decision to make for you, most definitely in this connection. We do have the Knight of Emotions here, the Knight of Cups, right? Again, it's this sense of not knowing what action to take. And it's, you know, for you, it's, you want this clarity, you want this communication, you want to know what it is that you need to do. And I feel like you know that this needs to end, okay? You feel like you're not receiving what it is you deserve, and vice versa. Let's look at the advice that you should take. Now, when we get into the advice, this is just kind of like breaking the ice when it comes to the advice. We're going to clarify with the Island Time Wellness cards, the Oracle cards, to really find out what Spirit's trying to say as far as the advice for this connection goes, okay? We do have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Temperance, here's the decision being made, the King of Swords in reverse, the Four of Cups, the Six of Cups, and then clarifying with the Death in reverse, the Hanged Man in the upright, interesting, the Eight of Wands, the Ten of Wands in reverse, and the Nine of Wands. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so let me break this down to you guys where you clearly understand. Let me move some of this out of the way because I really want you to see all of these cards together here. Okay. Aquarius, pile number 2. So when it comes to the actions that you should take, I do see you having a little bit of a hard time manifesting the action part, you know, taking the action to get the mental clarity you need to be able to make this decision. However, you do make the decision, okay? And you make this decision without mental clarity, okay? And so it does leave you in the Four of Cups, okay? The Four of Cups is, you know, yes, kind of really focused on this energy and this connection, focused on the loss of this connection, and being focused on the loss of this connection. It's like, you know, yeah, you're kind of caught up to where maybe you're not seeing something here, okay? I really feel like, again, it's this sense of not seeing what's in front of you, and what is in front of you is a soulmate connection, okay? So maybe there's somebody that you're not seeing, and this person is around you, okay? We're going to clarify and we're going to get more into detail here, but I feel like because you're holding on this connection to this connection, there's somebody that's around you that is a soulmate, okay? So we have the Death in reverse, clarifying the Knight of Pentacles and the Temperance, the decision that you make when it comes to not manifesting, okay? Not manifesting this relationship you want, not manifesting the home with this person, the life with this person. I feel like it's like you don't want to accept this transformation, okay? And this is why you kind of move on without the mental clarity that you need. This is why you make the decision without that mental clarity, it's like you know that you didn't manifest this connection, so you're just like, fuck it, I'm done. I'm done holding on to this connection, okay? But it's because you're refusing this transformation. You're not understanding that there was something for you to really learn here, okay? Instead, you want to take this person with you, not understanding that there was something that you were supposed to take from this person, from that connection. You are in the Hanged Man, which is this sense of going within to find the answers, which is beautiful. And this is why you're having this energy of trusting in that silence, trusting in that moment of silence to understand that that's when the answers come that you need. And trusting that is the answer you need. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay, this is a slow moving, very slow moving here, okay? I feel like the mental clarity you need and waking up to what's in front of you instead of holding on to this connection is going to take a while, okay? Spirit saying Lord of Swiftness in reverse. So very slow moving here, okay? Slow moving. The Hanged Man, stagnation, right? Slow time, patience to know, to heal, and to understand. Take the time that you need to understand what it was in this connection that has you blinded. Hurry up and do it though, because I see you taking so much time. I feel like it's like this sense of, okay, speed it up a little bit here so that you're not stuck in this for too long. And I mean, don't take a fast action. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying to take the time that you need, but don't get stuck here, okay? And in the upright, the Four of Cups in the upright, I don't see that happening with you. And this is why you get this soulmate connection. The Six of Cups, the equal give and take when it comes to a relationship. The things that lacked in this relationship, you're going to get in the next, okay? Clarifying here with the Ten of Wands in reverse, it's like you released yourself from this oppression. You end this cycle of being oppressed by your own thoughts. We also have the Nine of Wands in here. This is the Lord of great strength, okay? This is understanding that this hurt, this pain, this loss, you understand, and it creates so much strength within you. That is the prize that you gain from whatever it is that you learn in this cycle with this individual. And I feel like what you're supposed to learn here is that that regardless, you're oppressing yourself with the thoughts of holding on to this connection. You're stopping yourself from having full love and abundance. This person wasn't made to stay with you. This person was made to learn from you and to move on, and vice versa. I'm not saying that this connection can't come back in the future once you guys both work on yourselves, but it's like that doesn't even matter right now because there is a soulmate connection in front of you that you're not seeing. So let's clarify here a little bit more in detail what's going on. All right, Spirit, show us what we need to see for pile number 2 when it comes to this connection. We have the butterfly, golden mirror. Interesting. Let me keep going. And this card had flipped over too. Let's get a few more here. Pretty common theme so far with pile 1 and pile 2. It's like the sword and the sword and the rose. It's the mental clarity to transform, you know. We have Cupid's arrow. Here's that sword and that rose. The hand of cards, don't expose all of your emotions here, right? The hammer, work on it. So, and then of course, Cupid's arrow. Let's get just a few more here. When it comes to this connection between you and this person, do you walk away? Do you stay? Sorry, something flipped over here. There we go. Yeah, here's this oneness. You know, I really feel like you're made to learn how to love yourself from this connection here. Separation, yeah. You're meant to learn how to love yourself from this, with the love and separation, oneness, separation. The separation is here to teach you how to love yourself, okay? Again, there's this sadness, there's this missing them, thinking of them, yearning for them. You wanted this love from them, but the reason this was taken from you was so that you can learn how to love yourself, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction for you. And this is, of course, a love that you weren't wanting to be separated from. You really felt that this person was the one. You felt that this was a connection. There was affection. There was attraction. But again, it's this separation is here to teach you that self-love, okay? You're persistently working on this, though. I see you. But it's like this had to be sabotaged so that you could rebuild what it was that you needed to rebuild, okay? What it was that you keep repeating over and over again, okay? It kind of feels like interrogation, like it's like over and over and over and over again. I feel like this cycle has happened. Maybe this person keeps coming back into your life because you're allowing them to, Aquarius. It's kind of hard to say at this point. Again, we'll kind of tap into y'all's energies here in a few days when it comes to you versus them. But I'm really feeling like you're working on it, period, okay? We have the butterfly. This is definitely a relationship that was made to evolve, to teach you how to evolve to the next phase, to heal the inner child and the growth, okay? So there's definitely a transformation that took place within this connection to transform you, to find out where those wounds are coming from, okay? So find out what it is that has you feeling the weakest, okay? That is the shadow work that I really want you guys to focus on, pile 2. Find out what it is that is creating this sense of when somebody walks away from you, why do you feel like you have to hold on? What is it that has you feeling this fear of being alone, or this fear of being left, left cold, right? We do have the golden mirror here too. Self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing, okay? So that could be why it's so hard to kind of walk away from this connection, because maybe, again, your person was just really focused on them and their own personal, there wasn't an equal give and take, clearly. Maybe you really loved this person just didn't show it back, this person, or they showed it back, but then they just ghosted you and just kind of left you alone. But then they come back. They come back because they're narcissist. It's like they want to turn whatever they did to you, they want to turn it back on you and make you feel bad for it, right? Because again, we are a reflection. We see others as a reflection of ourselves. So if this person feels like they can't stay committed, they're going to put that on you. Well, you can't commit to me. You're the one that can't. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they're doing wrong, they're going to put on you, honestly. I don't know what that is, but there's something that they are putting on you. And I feel like it's because you've allowed them to know everything when it came to how you felt. The sword and the rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force and honor, protection and power. You're made to learn from this. You're going to get the mental clarity you need, okay, without even working on getting the mental clarity, even without making the decision to not get the mental clarity. You're going to get the mental clarity you need because of that. And because of that, a new love is going to come in here, because you had this strength to find the Six of Cups. Remember, I told you the Six of Cups is coming in, the soulmate connection. This soulmate connection, I don't know if it's this individual or not. Maybe you working on yourself here and loving yourself and not exposing what it is that you're doing to everybody else, this connection or another connection, maybe that's what fixes it. But I do feel like this soulmate connection, whether this is this energy coming back in or not, I feel like in order to gain the soulmate here, you have to stop expressing yourself 100%, okay? Give yourself 50%. Don't give yourself 100%, because when you give all of yourself away to somebody, they're going to take it all. Not intentionally, but that's just the way it works. What you're given, you give. What you give, you get. But I do feel like love is coming, right? Have faith. I feel like you're going to get a surprise invitation, okay? Or you're going to run into this person, whoever this Six of Cups is here. This is Cupid's arrow. I feel like it's not the same connection here. It's hard to say, but I really feel like as far as the actions that you should take towards this individual, right now I feel like this was meant to happen for a reason, period. So I don't feel like you're supposed to take action right now. I feel like the action, not towards this individual, I feel like the action that you need to take is towards yourself here. take this this hanged man energy, this stagnation, and learn from it. Find out what it is that is triggering this sense of feeling alone, feeling forgotten about, feeling like an option, feeling like you know, you're not getting what you need, right? That's why there's this separation, this disunion. Again, this could be a narcissist individual, and I feel like if you want to be able to see this soulmate connection, you're going to have to walk away from this connection. But take your time. Don't walk away in any type of rush. Like I said, we're going to tune into y'all's energy, you and your person's energy here in the next couple of days. We're going to find out where they're at, what they're learning, so that you can get a better understanding of what action to take towards them, okay? Or even what action to take towards your life, your purpose, and what it is that you truly want and desire, all right? Pile 2, that's all I have for you. We're gonna go ahead and start getting into pile 3. Before we do get into pile 3, just remember pile 2. You know, you are in control. And of course, this outcome, okay, these actions do not have to be taken. This is just a way for you to see something from a different perspective, okay? A different understanding here. So again, these scenarios can be changed very easily, okay? And different things can happen all within a moment. You know, the person that you love might have a sense of mental clarity and choose to walk away from you clearly. I mean, not clearly, like clean cut, just walk away and never come back. And, you know, if you don't work on your issues, you're going to hold on to this connection, and there's no, you know, no option within this connection. So it's kind of important to just kind of focus on you and pay attention to what it is that you need and you desire. All right, so we're going to be getting into pile 3 here. Pile 2, if this did resonate, let me know in the comments down below. And don't forget, I will be announcing my 200 subscriber giveaway on Instagram. So make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media platforms, okay? All right, you guys, pile 2, thank you so much. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next few days when we get into your you versus them. All right, so for those of you guys who chose pile 3, this is your reading. Sorry, the cards are all messed up. But yes, for those of you who chose the rose quartz, pile number 3, this is your reading. All right, so just like with pile 1 and pile 2, we're going to be taking a look at what advice, what action you should take with clarification. We're also going to be tapping into you and your person's connection, as well as your person's energy and your energy. Okay, so for your person's energy, we have I follow my inner guidance and I relate in peace. So I feel like your person's a very calm individual, okay? And they have this intuition and this inner sense of peace because of the guidance they seek from above, a higher guidance here. So it's this understanding and using the tools provided to be able to relate and to use those things to create peace. So I don't see like your person taking advantage of you here. I don't see that. I kind of just see maybe if there is a disunion or a separation, it might just be something that is going on with you, or if not, just your person, okay? Maybe not having anything to do with the opposing person, just something that has to do with inner work. So you have the universe powerfully responds the instant I realign with love, and in stillness I receive. Again, this is kind of a common energy with all my Aquariuses. It's this, find the answers you seek in the stillness, okay? In the stillness and in the quietness of things, this is when the answers will come, or at least the start of answers coming, okay? But you have to be still and you have to just listen to not the voices in your head, but just that silent understanding, okay? So again, the universe powerfully responds the instant I realign with love. Most definitely. If you create love, if you respond with love, you're going to see the difference in the universe. Now, don't expect things to happen right then and there, but you will see a change in things when you realign all of your actions with love, okay? Not even your actions, your thoughts, your creativity. When you use love, love is a powerful energy that creates a powerful manifestation. And it's like understanding that, okay? So yeah. Again, let's find out, but let's really just find out the connection between you two here. We have the 8 of Inspiration in reverse. We have the 4 Voices in reverse. We have the Muse of Inspiration, okay? We also have, Strength, the Lovers, Soulmate connection here, Queen of Voices, and the 9 of Voices in reverse. So yeah, there has been some hard times in this connection, okay? You guys are in union here. So this can be, for those of you guys who are in a relationship, in a committed relationship, You know, again, when it comes to unions taking place, this doesn't have to be in the physical, it can be, but there is a union between your energies. So whether you physically are together or not, there is a union here. There is a soulmate connection here, okay? This soulmate connection, there's a lot of strength here. Okay, there's a lot of passion in this relationship. I do feel some blockages clearly. There is a few, issues. We do have a little bit of lack of communication, okay? And this lack of communication, it's not necessarily just against you guys. It's like a lack of communication with yourselves as well, okay? So I feel like overall for this connection is, a connection that is in union, okay? Whether you guys are together or not, I feel like you guys care for each other, you love each other equally. Again, there's just a lack of communication, which is kind of the issue between this relationship, okay? So let's take a look at the overall advice when it comes to what actions you should take. So we do have the Knight of Cups in the upright. Interesting. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse, okay? So I feel like the feminine energy is a little bit less going forward with this. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. We have the Empress. Interesting. We have the Justice in reverse. We have the Three of Swords in reverse and the Moon. Okay, let's clarify what's going on here. The Lovers in the upright. Again, strong soulmate connection here. The Fool, Temperance, and the Four of Cups in reverse. So yeah, this is actually a beautiful connection, Aquarius. Pile number 2, Aquarius. First of all, I haven't seen a soulmate connection like this in all of my readings last week, going into this week, okay? Yes, there's been some pretty powerful connections, but I feel like really honestly, this connection is a really, really good connection. So whoever it is that you're currently thinking of, there's a really strong soulmate connection here, and this is a positive soulmate connection. Let me break it down. So I feel like the masculine energy is definitely taking action when it comes to this relationship. I feel like it's the feminine energy who's a little bit hesitant when it comes to this connection. Not because they don't love this person or they don't feel the connection, but just because there's a little bit of a disunion going on within your Queen of Cups, okay, within this feminine energy. This is this is a couple, okay? It's just that, like I said, there's a lack of communication here. And I feel like the lack of communication is coming from the feminine energy. I don't care if it's male or female. I'm just saying that the feminine energy, whoever is more in their feminine energy, there's a disunion. They're more in their feminine than they are the equal balance of masculine and feminine, okay? So there's heavy Knight of Wands here. You could be dealing, okay, just saying, Aquarius pile number 2, you could be dealing with 2 spouses here, or not 2 spouses, but 2 energies. And this could be what's kind of like why you're asking what actions you should take. You have the Knight of Cups here and you have the Knight of Wands. Okay, you have somebody who is really loving, and then you have somebody who you're seriously freaking attracted to here. So this has you in disunion, straight up, okay? But this is going to be the hard part for you here. Clearly, one of these, honestly, I think the fact that you have both of these men in your life has you feeling like the Empress, has you feeling like the shit, like no lie. In your power, feeling like just great, all this strength going on, right? Because but unfortunately here with this Justice in reverse, there is an imbalance. Clearly, you are juggling 2 different options, okay? Now, we can be metaphorically speaking, but we also can be just referring to 2 options as far as in this actual connection goes, okay? Maybe there's one side of them that you really like, and there's another side of them that you really like, and you're having to deal with 2 different energies. So again, it doesn't necessarily physically have to be that you're fighting between 2 men, but I feel like there's just this like competition between 2 energies, whether this is physically 2 different options that you have or just 2 different options within this connection. Make sense? But either way, it's got you feeling in your Empress, and you do need to make a decision here. I feel like you're not making a decision. And so it has you stuck in heartbreak because you're literally like, this does not feel right. I don't know what to do. There's illusions here, okay? There's lots of illusions. So I feel like, honestly, I feel like what's going on here is there's some sense of you walking away from this connection to another connection here. I strongly feel it. We're going to clarify it with Spirit here in a minute, but I feel like this lover's connection, like, yeah, there's a soulmate connection here. This energy's strong, but I feel this strong sense that you're walking away towards something that's going to create more passion, more excitement, more adventure. I feel like, yes, you love this love, and you know it's, you know, this sense of feeling like, you know, this person loves you and they're not going to go anywhere. You feel this. But I also feel like this has you in this disunion. Like, you're not feeling like a couple with this person. There's something lacking here. So I feel like this was a soulmate connection, and you were meant to learn what it is that you were, what it is that you did, and what it is that you do want. Okay. So we have the lovers coming in again, clarifying the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Wands in the upright. So I feel like this is two different situations here, and let me show you why. I feel like these are both soulmate connections, okay? I feel like you have this situation and you have this situation, okay? So again, this is the back and forth, maybe this past connection here, and then maybe somebody new coming in, but still clarifying with taking a leap of faith when it comes to this connection. So what this is telling me is that the actions that you need to take is to walk away from this Knight of Cups, okay? Walk away from this Knight of Cups so that you can find your Empress, so that you can be in your Empress power. And I feel like, again, this isn't the actions that you should take, but I feel like these are the actions that are being taken here, or that can be taken here. And of course, we're going to clarify more in detail. But again, it's this sense of, okay, there's a disunion within this connection, this energy. So I feel like you're going after what it is that you desire, okay? And you want to be attracted, you want to be in your Empress, okay? And there's an unbalance because of this. There is a decision that has not been made when it comes to which one do you choose, which one do you choose. And this has you feeling heartbroken. You don't know what to do. You don't know if you should choose this person who loves you deeply or this person who you are sexually attracted to. There's just this chemistry there that is just passionate and, again, adventurous. Intriguing, exciting. So it's kind of like the old versus the new here kind of feel. And of course, it still has you in your feels. But again, there's this sense of illusions. But I do see you taking a leap of faith here, okay, and finally making this decision. And again, this is this sense of you figuring out what these illusions are, because right now you have blended pleasure. You have both coming in, okay? And you need to look at the negatives and positives in both situations and figure out what it is that you truly want. But I do see you making this decision. I see you taking a leap of faith when it comes to a soulmate connection, okay? Making the decision when it comes to lifting this veil and seeing the illusions for what they are. So we are going to clarify clearly with more from Spirit, just to make sure this overall energy is where it needs to be. And of course, more advice, right, for what actions you should take towards this person. All right, Spirit, what do you have for my Aquarius, pile 2? We have kisses, unconditional loving, giving and receiving, affection, falling in love. Keys on a ring, many options. I love when Spirit does that. Many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, one night stand. So I feel like this connection here, this soulmate connection here, I do feel like you were made to meet this person for a reason, okay? But I do feel like there's something there that's just not holding you on. So it's giving you this feeling of, maybe you hooked up with this person and now this person's all clinging on to you and you don't know how to let them down. You don't know how to be, honest with them. Sorry, something flipped over here. The golden mirror. We also have seduction. What did I say? Again, it's this, one connection is love, kisses, right? Unconditional love, loving, the giving and receiving of love. Here is this option card, because again, I have to show you this because it's very interesting. So let's put these aside for a minute here. So remember how I told you have like these two options here, keys on a ring, right? The options, many options. I feel like on one side here you have this kissing, right? This love, the giving and receiving of love from this individual. I don't know if you're giving and receiving, but I do know that this person feels like they're getting what they need to. Like, they don't feel like there's anything wrong in this connection. But I feel like you're being a little bit narcissist here, Aquarius, okay? Don't take any offense to this, but I feel like this is being very one-sided because it's you saying, well, what do I want? Do I want this or do I want this? So again, it's being very one-sided. You're not looking at potentially what it is that this person wants or what it is that this person wants. So this is where the illusions can come in. But look, you have seduction here too. So I feel like It's a very sexual soulmate connection, very passionate. And then I have one that's very nurturing, stable, and loving. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's two different connections here, most definitely. So I see what your holdup is here. Let's see if we can get a little bit more as far as what actions you should take towards this person, pile number 3. Okay. We have the Axe, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. We also have healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addiction. And then we also have soulmates. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so we clearly know that this is a soulmate connection. Definitely a soulmate connection. You have multiple connections here, okay? You're dealing with two different soulmates, okay? One is seduction and one is not. And so, you know, I really feel like regardless though of this decision that you make, and again, I feel like you're taking a leap of faith towards, you know, one over the other, clearly. But I feel like you're also going to take the time that you need to heal, okay? You heal from this heartbreak and you free yourself from the toxic relationship. Okay, you free yourself from the addiction. I really feel, I mean, again, I can't tell you what action to take, what individual to go after, but I do feel like you make the right decision here. And I feel like you know the right decision is to follow your heart, what it is that you want, need, and desire. Okay. Again, just remember that one is seduction and one is love. You have to figure this out because these are both soulmate connections. Okay. But at the bottom of the deck, we do have runners. So I feel like there might be a chance that you kind of run. Dart, hush. Sorry, my puppy dog's crying. But it's this sense of maybe possibly running away, or you have run away from this before. So be careful, okay? Take the time that you need to make the right decision. Again, take a leap of faith, because the worst thing that's going to happen here is you realize there's something that you shouldn't have done, which is something that you'll learn from. I hope that makes sense. All right, Aquarius. All right, pile 3, that's all I have from you. Like I said, in the next couple of days, probably by Wednesday or Thursday, I will do you versus them, and we will find out a little bit more in detail exactly what's going on with their your person's energy, what it is they're working on, clearly your energy, what it is that you're supposed to be working on, just a little bit more in detail with this connection, again, you versus them. So again, for number 3, you guys, if this resonated for you, let me know down below in the comments how it does and how it pertains to your situation. Like I said, in the next couple of days, I was a little bit late getting these readings out. So normally you guys would have had this reading by Thursday. Unfortunately, I just had some issues over, this past week and weekend. So these videos are a little bit late, but normally you'd get them by Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday. So Wednesday or Thursday of this week, we're going to be tapping back into your energy, you versus them, and we'll find out where you guys are at in a more specific general reading, not a pick a card reading. All right. All right, with that being said, I love you guys. Stay blessed. Blessed be. Thank you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can click that little box in the lower corner down there, lower right-hand corner. Click on it, hit subscribe, and make sure that you hit that notification bell to all. I love you guys, and I will see you next week. Bye.